All right, shalom everybody, and peace of the Lord to all of you. We are live in Rumble, YouTube, and Discord. As you see today, the title is about the funeral of Hassan Nasrallah. Hassan Nasrallah, for those who do not know, he is the top leader of Hezbollah in Lebanon, not in the world, because Hezbollah is an Iranian Islamic regime party. So the real leader of Hezbollah is the one who took over Iran, the big mullah, after the Khomeini. Nasrallah in Lebanon is just a little puppy. He's just a little drug dealer. He was killed 4 months ago, and they keep delaying his funeral because they are afraid that the Israeli will make them shish kebab if they did it now. So they keep giving a date for the funeral, and then the Israeli, they keep changing the date of their army withdrawing from Lebanon. So the Hezbollah, because they are so terrified like rats, they keep changing the date of the funeral. So the funeral was supposed to be a week ago, then now a week after. Now they said in the 18. Now the Israelis said they will do it. They will not maybe withdraw in the 18. So, and then they make a decision. They said we will do the funeral as soon the Israeli they withdraw. So they stop giving date because obviously the Israeli is making fun of them. However, Hezbollah is planning to make a massive funeral for Hassan Nasrallah, and for sure we can say 90% of the Shia in Lebanon they will attend. So we can talk about at least 1 million Shia shish kebab terrorists. They will join this funeral. They are defeated in war. They are defeated miserably and horribly, and they think they can make a victory by a funeral, which I find it very funny. What you see in front of you, this is not a real funeral, scenery. I think this is generated by AI. So for sure they are expecting the funeral to be massive, and we can tell this is AI. And you will see here there is 2 coffins. One is for Nasrallah, and the other dog, which he take over after him, he was killed too. Because remember, the Israeli, they were hunting them one after one. Each time they hire somebody to be the leader of Hezbollah, the Israeli within 24 hours, 48 hours, 3 days maximum, they got him shot in the ass. So actually they should have maybe like more than 80 coffins of leaders, at least 80 coffins of leaders. But because those leaders already they've been buried, and those are the most important, so they will have 2 coffins, and both of them they were the leaders of Hezbollah in Lebanon. I am very sure that they will try to make the funeral as a celebration. Those Muslim Shia. There's one of the thing about them. They always believe that they are victim, and in the same time they claim to be victorious. So they are victorious. They are the one who want to kill everybody around them. They are the one who want to bury anyone who like many people think that the Shia are nicer than the Sunni. The Shia are way more filthy because they are sneaky. The Sunni, like let's say ISIS or Al Qaeda, they say to you, this is who we are. Shia are different. Shia are a sneaky snake. So they are like a lizard. Those guy go, they change their color. They bend in the location, they bend in what is behind them. Like if the rock is green, they are green. If the rock is black, they are black. This is what the Shia are. Hezbollah always present itself as a party who defend the victims. And in this scenario now, it is Hamas and so-called Palestinian, which are not Palestinian. All of us, we knew that those are Arab. They came with the Arab invasion to this land have nothing to do with them. However, Hezbollah is not really defending the Muslim Sunni in Gaza. Hezbollah is using them as a propaganda to make themselves the most popular sect between the other Muslim sect. So the Muslim Sunni, they are, let us say, they are not supporting Hamas. So what we will do, we will bring Hezbollah, here, this is the plan of Iran. We will bring Hezbollah to be the one who is the one defending so-called Palestine. And that will make them the most popular. But obviously the plan failed miserably for many reasons. Number one, Hezbollah was involved in many wars, killing Muslim Sunni everywhere. In Iraq, in Syria, in Yemen, you name it. So if you want to present yourself that you are a person or an organization, a criminal organization, who trying to support the Muslims and defend the Muslims in Gaza, and specifically the Muslim Sunni in Gaza, then how you and why you are killing the Muslim Sunni in Syria or in Yemen or in Lebanon, you know? In fact, today, let me see, today is the anniversary, I think it's 20 years anniversary of the assassination of the previous Prime Minister of Lebanon. He's a Muslim Sunni, and he was killed by Hezbollah. Hezbollah killed a lot of Christians, a lot of Muslims, even Shia. If anyone, he is a Shia, he opposed Hezbollah, he will be dead. No question. So this is the former Prime Minister of Lebanon. He is a Muslim Sunni. He is a puppy of Saudi Arabia. He became very rich, and that gave him, let us say, the ability to buy votes. And then he became very popular between the Sunni because he buy everybody. I mean, this guy, he have, you know, he's a billionaire, very big deal. So his influence getting bigger and bigger in Lebanon, and Hezbollah, they felt that they are being threatened by him because they don't like to have anyone to compete. So while he was in his convoy and his bodyguard going from place to place in Beirut, a big explosion happened, and the explosion, like obviously, it happened in a very it's bigger than just a you know, smaller group of people doing explosion. You know, when this guy, he go with his cars, all cell phones around, they lose connection. They have ability in order to protect him from car explosions, you know. So nobody can use a wireless or anything to do anything, even though they were able to do the explosion, and a lot of people died, not only him. So it was a massive, huge, you know. This is one of the holes happened in the explosion. So this guy, he died. He was killed by Hezbollah. And for sure, they are even convicted by the court that the one behind it is Hezbollah. Hezbollah refused to deliver the ones who killed this man. They refused. And actually, the one who was the leader of this operation to assassinate this man, he was killed by Israel 5 months ago. The Israeli, they killed him in Damascus, in Syria. So this is the assassination of this man. You know, like you can talk about hundreds of cars burned, destroyed, buildings. So it was a massive explosion. Nobody can get, there's no way anyone can escape from it. So it was a decision made by Iran that it's time for this guy to go because he is presenting the influence of Saudi Arabia. And we know that the Muslim Sunni versus Shia is a long, eternal war. Even the I posted before in Patreon, if anyone remember, the highest mullah of Iran, Khamenei, he said that war between the people of Ali and the people of Yazid, which mean the Muslim Sunni, is the war between us is until the day of judgment. There's no solution. So they wanted to get rid of this guy, and they killed him. And then after that, Hezbollah, when Hezbollah started in Lebanon, they were claiming that they are resistance to fight the Israeli. They don't want government. They don't want any authority. They don't care for those things. We are just for the sake of Allah. Slowly, 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 they killed this guy. They took over the government. They took over the army. They took over the police. They took over every minister. They became the one who controlled everything, judges, police, everything in Lebanon. In fact, if you go in the airport, you will be arrested by Hezbollah, not by the police if you are wanted. So it is them who decide who is wanted, who is not. It's not. It's not the government of Lebanon. Imagine how strong they become. So Israel, in the last few months, what they did to Hezbollah is like chopping all the arms and the hands of the octopus. And the octopus became so weak. However, this weak octopus is still very harmful. Actually, today and yesterday, let me show you some videos. Yesterday, there was an airplane, two airplanes coming from Iran. And Israel is watching carefully anything come from Iran. So the Israeli army, they gave a warning to the Lebanese government that if you don't want us to bomb your airport, don't let those airplanes land there. So what happened? The Lebanese army now, who they are way better in better position than before, they did forbid this two airplanes from Iran to land in Lebanon. Therefore, the supporters of Hezbollah today, they attack any car go into the airport, any car for non-Shia. And this is an example of what happened. Those are the Unifil. The car you see here, they are beating up and burning, is the car of the Unifil. Unifil is forces, a peace forces supposedly, by United Nations to separate between Lebanon and Israel as a peacemakers. However, those stupid Unifil, during the war with Israel, they were siding with Hezbollah. Even though Hezbollah killed before at least 3 or 4 from the Unifil. Today, the same thing happened. This is a car for the Unifil was going by, and it was for the leader of the Unifil, I think the vice, the second commander of the Unifil in Lebanon. So they attack his car, and you will see them beating him up. Not only this is, you see here, they are attacking the car. This is when they start attacking the car of the UN. Inside it, there is the second command of the Unifil, and now they will start beating the hell of him, and he will run, trying to save his ass. All those cars for the Unifil, and they burn them all those cars. All right. Let me, like this here, it doesn't show really how they beat them up. Let us see if we can find different video. Yeah, here they are putting garbage in the street and rocks to block the highway to the airport, because if you don't allow Iranian airplane to land in the airport, we will not allow anyone to go to the airport. This is here, you see they are beating the Unifil. This is one of the Hezbollah kids, Potato. He is proud about how he stole the headset of the Unifil commander from his head. He was trying to run from between their hands. Look, they are beating him. You see them in the left? This is the UNIFIL. They were beating them up, and they are lucky actually they did not kill them, because they are big in number. And the UNIFIL, look at this old guy, is maybe 65, 70 years old, trying to run for his life. So all of those are UNIFIL. They burn their cars. You see in the back, the cars are burning. So this is Hezbollah. Nothing changed. They are scumbags before, they are scumbags today. And now they became more dangerous because they are like a hyena who is winded, in a massive way. All right. Then somebody asking where is the Lebanese army. The Lebanese army, it's not exist really. Lebanon doesn't have an army. Even they say to you there's an army, but this army, I mean, we can say maybe 30% of it is Hezbollah. So even when you say a Lebanese army, everybody have to take into consideration that this army is limited, because during the time of Hezbollah controlling Lebanon, they made many of their Hezbollah members join the army. Like, why I want to pay you a salary? You go join the army, you get paid, but you work for me. Again, Shia are very sneaky. So inside the army of Lebanon, there's a lot of members of Hezbollah. Inside the police, inside the intelligence, they are everywhere. So yes, Israel destroyed, and like even today actually, Israel, they hit, let us see. So Israel today, just today, they did hit a target in Lebanon. Let me see if I can find the video for you. Yeah, so they attack a target for Hezbollah. I think this is the one, 20 hours ago. Yeah, anyway, I mean, they attack a target just today. So the Israeli are watching carefully, and this is why actually they forbid the Iranian airplanes from landing in Lebanon today and yesterday. In fact, they will not allow any Iranian airplane to land in Lebanon anymore. Take it or leave it. Don't mess with Israel. They will make you shish kebab. So here, this is Hezbollah. As you see here, they are burning cars, blocking the highway, and they were shouting, Shia, 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 occupy Lebanon, Shia. So you see here, actually, do you see the Iranian flag? I don't know if you can see the Iranian flag. If I go back, let me see if I can go back a little bit. The guy is holding Iranian flag. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? Let me freeze the picture. Hold on. The yellow one is Hezbollah flag, which is the flag of Hezbollah in Iran. This is Iranian party anyway. Here, you see, this is Iran flag. You see it? So they consider themselves Iranian soldiers. They don't claim that to be Iranian, no, but they consider themselves, they are under the command of Ayatollah Khamenei, the highest mullah, the filthy mullah of Iran, and they are his soldiers. So if he command them to kill, they will kill whoever is around. All right? So they are blocking the highway. Anyone who is not a Shia, he drive by, they will beat the hell of him. Like it was the good. You see the Iranian flag? Look. Do you see the Iranian flag? Let me see. He is waving the Iranian flag. Look at it again. See it? See it? So they are, they are not hiding their identity that they are Iranian dogs. They are the dogs of Iran in Lebanon. And because they are a Shia, you see here, they hold the flag of revenge. Those are a flag of Al Hussein to revenge from all the Lebanese, and Israeli is the same. They want to kill everybody. They want make Lebanon a Shia Hezbollah state controlled totally by Iran. All right. Now let me see if I can put the audio. So let us see what they are saying. All right. The guy was screaming from the top of the container, "Labbaika ya Hezbollah, Labbaika ya Nasrallah," which means we are here for you, Hezbollah. We are here for you, Nasrallah. Like we are your men. You will see that this flag here. This is a flag of a other Shia party. It's called Amal. The green one is Amal. In Lebanon, there's two major parties of Shia, Hezbollah and Amal. Amal was a puppy of the Syrian regime. Hezbollah is the puppy of the Iranian regime. The Syrian regime now is gone. Bye-bye. The Sunni took over the country. So now Amal and the Shia, they are still joining together forces because they are in one basket together. Both the groups are terrorists. But in the same time, they try to claim that they are just doing resistance against the Israeli aggression. But all of us, we knew that Israel had nothing to do with Lebanon except what those people are doing to Israel. See the Iranian flag? So they are attacking here a building. I don't know building of who. And the guy was speaking. He's saying Labbaika ya Hasrallah. So we are here to support Hizb Nasrallah, and we will do whatever it takes to enter into this building. I don't know what this building is. So their big dog is dead. Still they think they are in control of the country. We don't know really what the future tomorrow will be in Lebanon, but I can assure you that the future tomorrow in Lebanon is not good. Because it doesn't matter really what happened. As long those people exist in Lebanon, Lebanon is doomed. As simple as that. Hezbollah now is in trouble. That's why they want the Iranian regime to keep supporting them. They cannot live without Iranian regime because simply now the Israeli they shut down all their business. Here you will see those are the manufacturers of Hezbollah for drugs. Hezbollah making a fortune of money coming from making, not selling only. They are #1 producers of drugs in the Middle East. They have thousands of locations of manufacturing inside Syria and inside Lebanon. And this is one of them. Those are the fighters of Syria, the terrorists, the Muslim Sunni. So now they are taking over all the areas which used to be controlled. Look at this face. Used to be controlled by Hezbollah. If you go inside the building, here we go, you will find all the material for making, here we go, you see the drugs? Look at the drugs. See? Yeah. So they have locations, and what they do, they have farms. They occupy farm. Mostly those farms are not even owned by them. So they kick the one who, let us say the one who owned this farm is a Muslim Sunni or a Christian. So they kick him out, they take over the land, over the farm, and they transform the farm or his house into a drug cartel manufacturer location. So they spread all those manufacturers in the borders between Syria and Lebanon for easy smuggling and easy movement between the two countries. And because Syria was more secure for them to do make drugs, so most of those buildings are located in the Syrian side, and they smuggle it after it is done into the to the Lebanese side. And then when after they finish the manufacturing, there's other process is let us say casing, because you don't smuggle it just by sending it by air or by shipping. You have to hide it. So they have a lot of, like I saw a lot of things, you know, like you will not believe it really. I mean, they smuggle it in chocolate, they smuggle it even in baby diapers, uh, they smuggle it in baby seat, the baby seat you put in the back of your car if you have a kid. So like they send a shipment, let us say, to Europe, baby seat, made in Lebanon, you know. But inside the baby seat, there's at least half to 1 pound. Like they have to put like an acceptable weight to, to match a baby seat weight. So they will make the material lighter than normal baby seat, like a standard baby seat, and then inside the baby seat they insert a lot of drugs. In fact, even they ship a lot of drugs to Indonesia, to Europe, to Canada. I mean, they are all over the place. Let me see if I can find a video. All right, here, let us see. Like this is a video done by the BBC, which is a TV station support terrorist, thanks to the bridge dummies. It's a documentary actually about importing. Look where they are hiding. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I don't know if you. So this is imported from Hezbollah, all right, from Lebanon, coming maybe to Jordan, let us say, or to Saudi Arabia. So in the border, the customs, they check everything you have, etc. And look here, look inside the refrigerator. Look at the inside the wood. Look in the wood. You see inside the wood? You would never think that inside the wood there is drugs. You see it? So they are very, very highly professional, filthy criminals. This is what Hezbollah is. So in the appearance, they pray to Allah, and the same as Taliban, the Muslim Sunni. Muslim Sunni and Shia, they are drug dealers. Like Muhammad. Muhammad himself is the biggest trafficking person, drug dealer, human trafficking. So nothing new. They are all in the same business, Let us see if we can find. Look at this. Inside the truck tire. Can you believe it? Look at this. In fact, me myself, I witness a smuggling of of drugs You know, like when the cabbage is in the farm, it's open. When the cabbage is ready to cut, it close. So what they do, they put those drugs, a case of a drugs, inside the cabbage. So when the cabbage close, will look normal. And they are importing cabbage to, you know, let us say Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Jordan, vegetables. So they put the drugs inside the cabbage when the cabbage is open. So when the cabbage is closed, the case will be inside and will look very natural. There is no way you can think that inside this cabbage, which because it's not, you know, it's natural, look natural, you know. I witnessed myself a rope. You know the rope, like the one rope, you know, the one you tie things with it. So they put a very thin plastic case, very thin. When the machine is making the rope, the plastic bag, which is very thin of cocaine, will be inserted with the machine as a line. So now the rope is being made, but inside the rope, this is plastic long line. How long the rope is? This is how long it is. Like the plastic inside the rope will be a little bit shorter, so it's not going to show up at the end. So even in the rope, you cannot imagine. I mean, they have all kind of tricks to smuggle. Those are the regime of Syria, the president, his brother, the whole family. I mean, everybody is a drug dealer. Everybody is a drug dealer. Uh, and you know, they make all those spots as you see in the borders. So, and this is why Putin, he liked this guy. You know, he liked him because he's a drug dealer too. Uh, this is here the war. This is inside the manufacturers of a drug, you know, the drug locations. Here it says Shu'batul Mukhabarat. So this is a branch of the Syrian intelligence of the Syrian army, and this is the name of the person. All right, who this is his ID. All right. So the intelligence are very much involved. This is inside the branch of the intelligence. What they are making? Drugs. They are the ones supposed to be like the one who arrest who sell drugs, but they are the one who make drugs. You know, hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, very very trashy. So you know the thing you see about those you know Islamic parties in the Middle East. In one hand, they claim that they are, look, this is Hezbollah. They are decent people. Allahu Akbar. Labbaik Nasrallah. Labbaik Nasrallah. In the same time, they are a bunch of scumbag drug dealers. What they do, they sell poison to mankind. This is who they are. Look, even this one here is Hezbollah sending to Romania. Look at this. It's to Romania. So they send to Europe, and usually what they do, they chosen, let us say, a country where there is corruption. So it's easy to smuggle. Like we can bribe the guy in the custom, even like he do not know what is inside. But you just make him, man, I'm a rush. I need to go. Like, don't make me wait for long. You give him a $500, he will let you go. Okay, go. You know. So they go to, they smuggle drugs to Romania, Ukraine, anywhere they can, so they can send it through those countries into Europe. Yeah, very disgusting, very disgusting. You know. Yeah. But in the same time, they are decent people. Remember, they are people of Allah. Even their name is Hizbullah, which means the party of Allah. And by the way, if you don't know, the name of the of Hizbullah is coming from the Quran. If we go right now and we type here the word Hizbullah, it says here in chapter 5, verse number 56, وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّى اللَّهُ وَرَسُولَهُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا فَإِنَّ حِزْبَ اللَّهِ هُمُ الْغَالِبُونَ. So this is where the name of this faith is come back party coming from. Hizbullah are the victorious. That's what the verse is saying. Chapter 5, verse number 56. All right. So the translation here is not really coming. Let us see if we change the translator. Who is the translator here? Yusuf Ali. Forget about Yusuf Ali. Let us see another come back. All right. So here you will see the party of Allah. You see it? And whoever takes Allah and His Messenger and those who have believed as protectors, then those people are the party of Allah and they will be the victorious. So Hizbullah name is coming from here, the party of Allah. And then they add in a small letters underneath, will be victorious. All right. So Hezbollah and the history of drugs and human trafficking, prostitution, it's very, 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 very well documented. Nobody can deny it. I mean, anyone who will try to deny how much they are involved in drugs, human trafficking, he's a big fat liar. In the same time, they are the one, look, they are carrying drugs through the mountains to smuggle them. You see? And usually, those who they are carrying the drugs, they are not from Hezbollah. The guys with the guns are from Hezbollah. Those are people, they kidnap them, mostly from the Muslim Sunni. So they force them to, they capture them. They capture you. You are traveling somewhere. They stop your car, come out, they kidnap you. That's it. And then they use you to dig and to work in their manufacturing. You're a slave. It's a slavery. They take you as a slave. So actually, there's a translation here in the comment section. So they will carry the drugs through the borders, and if the road is not secure for them to carry the drugs, they will bring those people, poor people, they capture them, they force them to carry the drugs bags, and you will see guys with guns walking. They are not carrying anything. You see this guy with the guns, the one with the guns, they don't carry anything. They are there to force those people to walk. They are like the shepherd. You see, this is the guy. So they are the one who is in control. So look at the what kind of guns they are. PK is saying this is very heavy duty gun. It's not just a normal gun machine. So when you see those stupid Western speaking about like Hezbollah is defending Palestinians, Hamas is defending Hamas is a drug dealer too. All of them, they are drug dealers. This is how they make living. This is how they are flourishing. If you go and check all the manufacturers of drugs, you will ask yourself, like, is that like, I mean, is that the cartel which we hear about maybe in Colombia or in the jungle of somewhere in South America where nobody have authority over them? It's even worse. But the difference between those and those they claim that they are the people of God. They are the one who do what is right, you know, not like those atheists or Christians, or those are the true believers. Alhamdulillah, but you go inside their buildings, every building they control is nothing but a drug dealers machines. Drugs everywhere. Wherever you go, the drugs, you will find it everywhere. It's like they don't have like you expect to find even food. No, there's drugs everywhere, all of this is drugs. Look at this. Look at the containers. Those villas, I confirm to you, those are not owned by Hezbollah. Those used to be owned by somebody. They kick him from his house. You see, look how beautiful this villa is. Look at this. All of this is drugs. So this is a villa. They kick the owner from it. It's a house, somebody's house. God knows who. Maybe he's a Christian. Maybe he's a Muslim. We don't know. So they kick the guy. Maybe they killed him. We don't know. They kill the guy. They kick the guy. They take over the house and they transform the house into a drug dealer shop. You see the machines? They have anything you want to make drugs. Look at this villa, guys. Look. You see, until now the chandelier are in the top. You see, this is a house of somebody. Obviously, he is wealthy. So either he got killed or maybe he ran away before they take over, which is what happened in the Syrian war. The Shia, they kick the Sunni kick the Shia, etc. I mean, both of them are criminals. But look at this villa. It transformed into a big center of cartel. All right. And then you will see people like Sakar Carson and what her name, Candanis, stupid, this filthy women, and Morgan, whatever his name, and all the garbage in the media. They are trying to make Israel the criminals, and those are the victims. Israel is attacking Lebanon, brother. But if you take just watch carefully, you will see Hezbollah is killing everybody. Their war is against everybody. They want to kill a European, they want to kill a Christian, they want to kill Muslims, they want to kill everybody. They are drug dealers. Drug dealers don't believe in God. Drug dealers are filthy. Drug dealers, they worship dollars. A person who believes in God will not sell drugs. I mean, what kind of what religion you have? This is Islam. So when they say to you, oh, those are resistance, Hezbollah is doing the job which nobody doing, Osama bin Laden is a big filthy drug dealer. All of Taliban is drug dealers. I made a video, I don't know how many of you remember. I made a video asking the Christian Lebanese, because I saw, in Christian Lebanese TV, because they are under the occupation of the Muslims, So the Christians in Lebanon, they start saying, when they speak about Israel, at least in TV, they say the Israeli enemy. The Israeli enemy. And the dangers of this thing, that when a Christian kid in Lebanon, he hear this, he will believe it. Because this is his TV, and the guy there is a Christian, he is saying the Israeli enemy. So I made a video, I was asking them, why you call them enemy? Why the Israeli, you Christians, why they are your enemy? Look, they did a big favor to you. If not Israel, all those bombs will be in the top of your head. In the top of the head of the Christians and the Muslim Sunni in Lebanon. So if you are a Christian Lebanese, you should say, thank you, Israel. You should send it immediate, fax, like all days we send fax. Immediate, like, welcome to Israel. You are our heroes. They shot the head of the octopus for you. This guy, Nasrallah, just about a year ago, 2 years ago, sorry, he threatened the Christians in Lebanon, the Muslims, the Shia, they attack a Christian area in Lebanon. Let me show you. As usual, Hezbollah are a bunch of garbage. So they come to the Christian area. Christian did not, they never go to their area. They never, attack anybody. They don't. All right. So those Shia, they come to the Christian area, and they start destroying cars, burning cars, beating people in the street. Christian people, just you're walking in the street, going to your work or doing something. Suddenly, oops, hundreds of Shia, they are coming to your area, which is just Christians there, and they start beating everybody. The result of that, the Christian there, they're not easy cookies. Don't mess with the Christian Lebanese. They will shoot your ass. They killed 7 of Hezbollah. Shish kebab. No kidding. They killed 7 of Hezbollah. Those are Hezbollah, by the way, from this side here. You see the flag? Those are Hezbollah. They were shooting at the Christian area. The other side is where the Christian is. So those are when Hezbollah, they came to this area and they start beating people. Those are Hezbollah. They start attacking cars. You see, look how many. And then the Christians, they start teaching them how to behave. And they killed 7 of the dogs of Hezbollah. So Nasrallah, he went in TV and he threatened the Christians, saying to them, you should know, I have 100,000 fighters. I can command them right now to attack you. And this is here, the fight. Those are Hezbollah, as you see in the trucks, coming to the Christian area to attack in the border area. And here they are shooting. However, and look what happened. The Shia are the one to coming to attack the Christians in the Christian territory in Lebanon, in Beirut. The police, because they are under the control of Hezbollah, they arrest only Christian. Not a single one of those dogs is being arrested. Can you believe it? This is how bad the situation was. Hezbollah was controlling the country for a long, long time. So the Israeli, if you are a Christian Lebanese, you should make a statues for the Israeli army somewhere in Lebanon. They are the one who freed you. You did not free yourself. You could not make it yourself. If this filth has come back, Hezbollah, he command his men, 100,000 fighters, and look, they have, I mean, we saw the war with Israel. They have airplanes, they have drones, they have long-range missiles, not only RPG and F-16, rifles. No, they have heavy-duty weapon. So imagine if all those weapons were not pointing at Israel, they were pointing at the Christians in Lebanon. So get ready, Christians in Lebanon, you will lose a lot of men and women and your children in such a war. And possibly you will be defeated, even though you are brave, but they are heavily armed, and you are not. The Christian in Lebanon now, maybe they have a lot of rifles, maybe grenade, maybe RPG. They have, they are very well armed. But we are talking about Hezbollah, who is armed by a country, it's called Iran. They are sending them weapons by billions of dollars. As you see, they are threatening Israel. So the Israeli, they saved your ass. And then why in the world you want to call the Israeli your enemy? How the Israeli are your enemy? This is why I made my video. Look at those Shia. Look, they are coming by thousands to the borders with the Christian territory in Beirut. Carrying their arms and their weapon and coming to kill. They are ready to kill any Christian in their way. See? He just shot an RPG. I don't know if you see it. He just shot an RPG. Let us play the game, the scenery again. Look, see, he's shooting an RPG. See it? RPG or B7. Yeah, those are the Shia. Shooting at the Christian area. However, they failed to kill even a single Christian. And the Christian, they shot 7 asses of them dead. Not to mention, God knows, I don't know how many, 20, 30 injured. All right? So Hezbollah is a very filthy scumbag, cancer in the Middle East. Whoever think that those people, they are resistance for so-called Israeli occupation, he is a scumbag idiot. Those people, you find them only between the Democrat in America and the hippie stupid European. Anyone have a little brain, he knew better that those are nothing but drug dealers. Oh, I mean, why Democrat will hate drug dealers? I mean, look at Philadelphia, they love them. You know, Joe Biden, he opened the border for the drug dealers so they can smuggle more. Here we showed you this one here. This is a location they found Hezbollah having a printing machine for money. They print money. So not only they sell drugs, they even print money. Is it easy? I don't know what currency they are printing here, but they print money. Look at those machines, very advanced printing machine for currency. And they have papers for currency. You know, the paper for currency is different from a normal paper to make it look like real. They are involved in every scumbag action. Drugs, money laundering, prostitution, bank fraud, counterfeit money, you name it, just name any way to make money. But in the same time, they are the believers of Allah. They are the defender of the faith. They are Hezbollah. And you know, you see those people like Candanis and the scumbag Sucker Carson and those people, they're trying to present Israel as a bad. They are the bad, man. They are the bad. They are killing those poor people. They are killing them, brother. They are killing them. I saw tons of videos of those scumbags attacking Israel. What a bunch of garbage. Look at this. This is here Yemen. This is just now, 9 hours ago. This is what? 9 hours ago. Not 9 years. Let me show you this video. In Yemen, 9 hours ago, those are the humanitarian assistance coming from Iran to Yemen, to Al-Houthi, you know. Those are drones, to control drones so they can kill as many as they can. Look at this. All of this is a humanitarian assistance. For sure, those people of Yemen, they are hungry. We need to help them. You know, what do you expect? Right? Let us see what else they have. Here it says this is a system to disturb like connection, like if they, you know, satellite or anything. Yeah. Let us see what else they found. Yeah, this is just 9 hours ago, you know. What is this? I'm not sure what is this. Uh, you see, those are drones. I think the rest are just to make bombs. Yeah. Iran is the most filthy problem in the world, sponsored by Putin. You will notice, by the way, uh, Sucker Carson, Kandanis, Putin, Hezbollah, Hamas, all of them, they are in one side. And then you ask yourself, what make those people are like, what, how, I mean, how in the world they are in the same line? I mean, is Tucker Carlson a Muslim? No. He claimed to be Christian. He keeps saying, my Christian faith, my Christian faith. For sure he's no Christian. He's a businessman, scumbag. Those people, they are defending Putin. Putin, he make a law. If anyone insult Prophet Muhammad, he have to be jailed and punished. It's forbidden to insult the Prophet of Allah, Muhammad, or to insult the Quran in Russia. This is the faith is come back Putin. Yet Sucker Carlson, the one who speak about the freedom of his speech, how they are trying to mute Trump, who want to expose the bad ones. He claimed that Putin is one of the biggest nice guys in the world. Anyone who go in election against Putin, he ended. Not a single one stay alive. It's a miracle. And the miracle, the miracle is more funny that always the one who killed the guy is from Chechnya. So Sucker Carlson, the son of Muta, he defend the scumbag. Look at this whore here. The whore here, she keep defending, and the word whore doesn't mean she's a prostitute in the mean of doing prostitution as a business. No, mean anyone, biblically, anyone who sold his soul to Satan. So this woman, she worked for the Jews for all her life. She became rich working for the Jews, but then she got fired from the Jews company, Ben Shapiro. And then she want to seek revenge. So she decided to switch. She said to herself, aha, I see that the people are going in the street. There's big numbers of people are not, American are not supporting Israel no more. Those people, they are a snake. They are with the winner. If they notice that you are losing, they switch side right away. Like you see now, right? Many, you know, they were against Trump all the time. Trump, he won. Oh, we support Trump. So those people, all of them, they share one thing. They defend Hezbollah. Putin, he invite Hezbollah leaders and Hamas leaders to Moscow. He is the one who is, he built all the nuclear facility for Iran. So he's not only arming Iran to be an average army, he's trying to make the Iranian army a nuclear army. This is how filthy scumbag Putin is. And those people, they are in love with Putin, who support Hamas, support Hezbollah, support Iran, and those are the enemy of America. So how you can be an American, Sucker Carlson, and this is stupid women, actually they are smart, by the way. I mean, they are scamming everybody, making a lot of money. This Sucker Carlson, he just came from Saudi Arabia, and he was invited by the royal family of Saudi Arabia. You see, he don't care for money, he care for interview. He is doing, those are the lobbyists for the Muslims inside America. And here you notice the filthy Sucker Carlson, he don't dare to attack Trump. You see, he attacked Israel, he keep talking about Israel, Israel, Israel. But how come he is deaf about Trump supporting Israel? How come he don't dare to say, oh, Trump, shame on you, to say I'm going to kick those Palestinians? He go deaf. He go totally deaf. We know why. Because simply, if he speak against Trump, he will never be allowed to speak to him again. And that what the this is why he's important actually. The Saudi are inviting him and inviting this women and inviting everybody because simply they want to use their influence in politics. Nothing for free. Those are not Christian prince who go live on air. He end with zero money. He start with zero money. Those people, when they talk money. When they sit, they make money. Nothing for free. So those people who they are supporting them, thinking that those are the heroes, those are businessmen. They have no God. They have no ethic. They worship one thing, their pocket. As simple as that. Prove me wrong. You know, all of us, we witnessed, like when the day of the election, I was always happy. I was so happy to see Trump is winning. But how many times you heard me criticizing Trump? Now, today, before, always I criticize. I don't, I don't flip side. When somebody is wrong, I say it's wrong. I don't go blind and say, oh, he's perfect. No, he's not. I criticize anyone I believe he's wrong. And the problem is, many people, because they are so naive and dumb, they think if you speak against a person, that means you hate that person. They make it like kind of a, let us say, I speak against the Pope, or he hate the Catholic. Oh, look, he is bashing the Catholic. I'm doing it for your sake, Catholic people. This guy is a scumbag. I speak against James White. Okay, he's a Protestant. Oh, he is bashing the Protestant now. Oh boy. I'm just warning you about a false priest. Who cares if he's a Protestant or Catholic? We do the same with everybody. A person who is faithful to the Lord, he is faithful to the Lord, not to the man. So when the man is doing a scam and lying, we have a duty to expose the man, no matter who is he. If you take a side blindly, that means you are not a faithful person, which means it's not your faith based on the Bible guidance for you to decide who is wrong, who's right. Your faith is to the person. You're loyal to the person, not to what is right. When I heard this woman before, she sound good. I mean, she is speaking against the liberals. Okay, sound great. Sound like she's a Christian woman. But then the more you see, you notice that, like right away you discover that you were naive. When you notice how much income they make from what they do, then you will know how much business is involved. Those people have nothing to do with the truth and the wrong and the right. They have only to do with business and money. And because people, they don't have education, many of us, we are under the influence of many. I mean, these days, even if somebody in TikTok, he says stupid things, people, they listen to it. Hey, ChatGPT, who is the Prophet Muhammad in the Bible? Yes, he's in the Bible. Here we go, ChatGPT. We're in the time, nobody read books. You see, when I was a kid, I used to walk for 40 to 45 minutes on my feet. And I'm talking about me as a kid. I mean, I'm talking about me like, 8 years, 9 years. I'm not talking about me as like 16 years old. No. I go to a big library, massive library. built in a new area in the town, which is far away from where I live. I cannot tell them I want to. Who is going to take me to the library at far distance? Nobody. Everybody is busy with his life. So I walk all the way there, and then in order to get in, I can't get in because I'm a kid. There's a library in this there. There's a library. They have magazine like a Mickey Mouse and Tom and Jerry and Tan Tan. Those like pictures magazine. I don't want to go there. But I'm not allowed to go to the library where real books are. So what I do, I stand on the door, and then when an adult person walking by, I walk next to him as if I am his kid. You will see the kid, the guy looking at me like, why this kid is walking with me, you know? I walk with him because the guy in the door, he will not ask me where you're going, because he will think I'm coming with my dad. And then when I go inside, I cannot go and ask for a book. So I sit in the table next to this guy, and this guy is looking at me like, why this kid is following me? And then in the table, people leave books. They finish reading. Not only did they return it right away, they leave it in the library. I grab any book and read. Any book. I have no idea what the book is about. I can't even choose the book to read. So I used to spend hours. The day goes, and I'm reading. Books have nothing to do with my age. Have nothing to do. First time ever I read a book about sex. I think I was 9 years old in the library. Somebody left the book in the. I was reading. I get dizzy, you know. Like what? What? So you know, I get, as usual, I walk in the library with somebody. He do not know me. I sit in the next to the person on that same table. There's a book in the table. I grab the book. I start reading. And I start seeing things like, what is this, man? This has got to be real. It was a bad day, to be honest with you. But I'm telling you how our life used to be and how the life of your children today, how silly, how stupid they are. So when you are 18 years old, you become a walking library. A lot of information. We take it seriously. Your kids today do not even know what is the capital of America. You ask them, where is this country? They don't know. Where is? I mean, we're talking about famous countries, not the one nobody heard of them. Still, they don't know. They have no knowledge. Zero mathematics, zero geography. I mean, if you go right now and check the education or the grade of American compared to the world, you will find that we are at the end of the list. But this is America. What happened? Because the Democrats, they destroyed this country. From the time of Kennedy, the one who was assassinated, this is the biggest octopus. He started the stupidity in America. He opened the door of migration for whoever want to come, except the qualified one, which means the one who is smart, intelligent. The same as the Democrat today. They open the borders. Everybody is coming to the border, is going to work in landscape. We don't have scientists are coming. We don't have doctors are coming. We don't have nurses. We don't have the engineer. We have people to come and work in landscape. What this will do to the country? We will have nicer grass. So any country in the world, when they do migration, they will choose the best for the benefit of the land, except where the stupid Democrat they are located. They open the door for Hezbollah. Canada right now, they give anyone from Gaza free entry into Canada, free residency, 3,000 down payment, and 1,500 for each person. Housing free, education free, health insurance free. This is for the people of Gaza. This is Canada. So imagine if 2 million terrorists they come to Canada, how beautiful Canada will be. Anywhere in the world, when somebody want to migrate, you make an application, they study your case to check if you are a drug dealer, if you are a criminal, if you are wanted, how many degrees you have, what is your education, what you are coming to do here, what is how you will support yourself, except the Western, the stupid Western. And then when you find somebody, people, they call them conservative, as those who we see in the screen, who they are in fact the Antichrist. And they are anti-conservative. They are more dangerous than the Democrat. In one hand, they say to you they are against the Democrat, but in the same time, they support everything the Democrat they stand for. Democrat, they are against Israel. Democrat, they support Hezbollah. Democrat, they shout from the river to the sea, let Palestine be free. They shout the same. They are the same garbage. And many of those poor people, they trust them and believe them. They take them seriously. If you are an engineer and you want to apply to go to Canada, let us say you are Indian engineer, like electronic geek, someone, a genius, they will give you a very hard time to get the visa. But if you are from Gaza, you do not need a visa. It's guys, I'm not lying. Search it online. Let me search it for you. Hold on. No problem. Financial assistant. This is the Canadian government website. Anyone from Gaza, he will arrive to Canada, he will receive immediately financial assistance. It is visa free. There's no visa. $3,000. You see exactly what I said to you. Do you see it? Guys, this is the official government of Canada. Government of Canada. Do you see, or blind? Do you see it? Huh? $3,000 when you are arriving. Immediately. Per person. Those people of Gaza, each family is like 26 kids. And then 1,500 per child, 17 years and older and under. And this is only for the people of Gaza. And temporarily, in addition, temporarily resident visa. They don't need a visa, actually. This is what they are saying to you here. Right away, you arrive in the airport, you have your visa ready. You don't apply for one. You do not need to go an embassy or apply. No, 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 just come to the airport. This is how stupid those Canadian liberals they are. They are destroying their own land. Again, you will find that all of them, they are in the same side. Sakar Carson, this woman, and many others, they are the same garbage. What I can say. Right? Yeah, 26 kids. I mean, do you think it's much? If I tell you how many kids my family, you would die laughing. This is normal in the Middle East. We have kids. We don't, we don't watch TV, my friend. We make babies. What's wrong with you? My grandfather, I remember, he invited only his children and their children only, not like farther, just his children and their children's. We were 96 boys over the age of 18. We are the grandsons. I'm talking about the family. No, the grandsons from one man. And I'm counting only the boys. 96 over the age of 18. We did not count, I don't know. The reason we count them actually because they were counting to see how much food they have to make, you know. And like they separate, his house is massive, big. So there is a place for the you know the children's. There is a place for the so those numbers maybe for you is something like you never heard of. Osama bin Laden have 60 brothers. 60 brothers. I'm not talking about cousins. Because remember, a Muslim, they can have 4 wives and many, they multiply and then he divorced the wife and he get another wife, etc. He have 60 brothers. So when the father died, 60 brothers, they divided the money. His father is very rich, wealthy person. Anyway, what about the new children born in Canada? That's it. I mean, it's over. Who's going to be, you know, that's what you are worried about now. But anyway, what we are trying to say to you, we are not going to be driven by what the words say and what the media say. I am a Middle Eastern, I am an Arab, and I support Israel. And I support Israel not based on emotion, not based on stupidity. And I'm not receiving money from any. In fact, if I go to Israel, most likely they will not let me get in because I'm an Arab. And I don't blame them. But I support Israel because I understand the situation. I understand really what the plan is for the world is. Those filthy terrorists, they want to dominate the world. And those people in front of you who you think they are conservative, they are helping them. You see, the Muslim, they use anyone he's allowing them to use. So Putin, he support Iran, we use him. He is building a nuclear weapon for us. Wonderful. So we kiss his ass for the coming 20 years until we are strong like him, and then we attack him. Same as what Turkey is doing now. Same what Qatar is doing now. We support Israel because we knew and we can see the future. And there is additional reason for sure. If you are a Christian, we know what the Bible says. God, he promised Israel the land. And not only that, the Bible makes it so clear that the offspring of Abraham will have this land everlasting. You know what everlasting means. Because I know some scumbags will say to you, oh, this is not true, not everlasting. The word says everlasting. So biblically, this is their land. Historically, this is their land. Islam is the enemy, there's no question. Israel do not want to occupy Rome or America or Romania or Russia. They keep talking to you, saying to you, the Zionists. Do you know what the Zionists want? They want to go home. They don't want to go to Russia. This is what the Zionists want. What's wrong with that? Why you keep defending so-called Palestinian? You say this is their home, but when the Israeli want to go home, you say you cannot go back. You are in occupation. And then they come to you and they say there is a theory of replacement. We want to replace the people of Gaza with the Israeli, with the Jews. It's the opposite. You replace the people of Israel with those Muslims. You replace the people of Greece with the Turkish. You replace the people of Armenia with Azerbaijan. You replace the people of Cyprus with the Turkish. You replace the people of Lebanon with the Muslim, Sunni, Arab. You replace the Christians of Egypt, the Coptic, with the Muslims. They replace everybody in the world. They colonize, they force their language, they force their religion, they force their clothing, they force their food. And then they claim that they are not an empire of colony, and they are not an occupation. Go see what they did to the Armenian. Just a year ago, where was Sakar Carson? Where this whore was, and this whore, both of them, they are whores. They never mention anything about Armenia. Who wanna cry? Who wanna cry for the poor Armenian? Nobody. They have oil. They don't have oil. Do they have gas? No. So why anyone wanna care for them? The whole world is crying for the gang of Hamas. But those are poor Armenians. They never harm anybody. They don't have a drugs manufacturer. They are peaceful, loving people. Nobody cares for them. Who mentioned their name? Nobody. If the one is attacking Armenia is Israel, then everybody will mention the name. Because now there is a motive. You know what I mean? If the Turkish is occupying Cyprus, they go silence. The Turkish now, they are taking Syria, they go silence. My friends, we need to remember that we are the crusade. And the crusade is the one who stands with the truth in faith, not with any person. We have one loyalty. It is the truth, and the truth will set you free. And the truth is the Messiah. And the truth is in the book of the Messiah that Israel is the land of the Jews. And whoever says to you no, he is a fraud. He is no Christian. It doesn't matter if he is a pope or Protestant, priest, bishop, Orthodox, doesn't matter. All of them, they are scam. Every single verse in the Bible says so. And I'm not here to defend Israel. I'm here to defend the truth. And the truth will set you free. We are here to fight against authority. This authority is a cosmic power, as the Bible says. It is a massive power, satanic like weeds. And I warn you that if we, the Christian, don't attend our gardens, the weed will take over. And I spend my life cleaning the weeds in your garden because I have none in mine. Weeds will not dare to grow in my yard. So when you support the enemy of Israel, you are trying to accomplish an Islamic domination state, dominate the world. Those people are, those you see their faces in the screen, they are digging their grave just because they care for money. They don't care what will happen tomorrow. They want to live billionaires today. And they are billionaires, trust me. Those are not a Christian prince. Those are the real billionaires. If you go right now and check how much income they make a year, you will be surprised. You will be astonished. How somebody make such a money from talking. It's a big business. And the fools are everywhere. So I'm warning you, so you will not be scammed. And if you are being scammed, you better repent. Because in this case, you are not the victim, by the way. You are a partner of a crime. Because the second you join them, you are a criminal. Not only being scammed, no, you became a partner. A person who joins Satan organization, he is satanic. So don't tell me that Satan mislead me. You join Satan. It doesn't count what you will say after. The Lord, he said to us, either you are hot or cold. So I can swallow you. I can drink you. You choose where you want to be. You cannot be with me and against me at the same time. How, what happened to you? This is your business. If I say I was being misled, this is not an excuse. You made decision. Your excuse doesn't count. And this is why we are here to help you to think and to put your information together so you can make the decision. In the same time, if we ask ourselves a very simple question, let us say for the sake of argument, to make these filthy people in front of us screen happy, Israel is defeated. What will happen in that land? The Muslim will take Jerusalem. They will take over our churches. Christians cannot preach the gospel no more. All Christian colleges will be shut down. And Christians will live as people of dhimmi, which means they will live under the shoes of the Muslims again. This is what those people want. Is that what they want? Right now, as we speak, you can go right now and search in YouTube, preaching the gospel in Jerusalem. You will find thousands of Christians preaching the gospels in Jerusalem every day, especially in Saturday. Nobody will stop you. They will show you a video of a Jew spitting at a Christian. If I go to Gaza and I try to preach the gospel in Gaza, they will spit on me only. Guess what they will do? I think you know, right? So they show you a video and they try to use it to make you hate the Jews. But this is one of millions. There's millions walk by and nobody do anything wrong. The same as there is many, they claim to be Christians, but they keep spitting at Christians. And they are Christians. In fact, even they spit at Jesus. There's people who claim to be Christian, they cannot say 2 words without saying the F word to Jesus. But yet they claim to be Christians and they have a tattoo of a cross and they are wearing a cross on their neck. Nobody complain. But if a Jew, he did something, it's a Jew. We hate him. Those people in front of you, they spit at Jesus every day. They are partners of the crimes against Jesus. They forgot where Jesus was born. According to them, Jesus is not from there. According to them, Jesus is from Hamas. This is how filthy they are. According to them, Mary is a Palestinian Arab. According to them, Joseph is a Palestinian. In case you do not know, that the head of the Palestinian state, the first one, Yasser Arafat, he himself is not even a Palestinian. He's an Egyptian. This is how ignorant those people are. They know nothing about history. They know nothing about politics. But they claim that they know everything. In other way, if you are a fool, anyone speaking in front of you who will sound smart. Because you're a fool. But they cannot fool me. They are nothing but a bunch of terrorists. This guy, who they made him by Billy Clinton, the scumbag Billy Clinton, he made him a president of so-called Palestine. This guy used to kidnap airplanes every week or so. Go check it out. and he asked for ransom. He made hundreds of millions of dollars just from kidnapping airplanes. And then the faithists come back. Bill Clinton, he invited him to the White House, and he forced Israel to shake hands with them and sign a paper. It's called peace. And by doing that, they legalize the terrorist. The biggest mistake of Israel when they signed this agreement with this faithist come back. I don't want to give you more headache. I guess you have already too many. But I'm here to share the truth, and the truth will set you free. I want to say thank you guys for being here. Leave your comment, and you agree with me or not, this is not my business. What I care for, I agree with my Lord. I don't care if you agree with me or you don't agree with me. I agree whatever the Bible says to me. And the Bible is so clear. And those people, they will be punished. And I say to you, whoever goes against Israel, he will be punished. When God, he said, I will gather you, I will bring you from many countries. God is not joking. And whoever tried to stand against God will be demolished. No matter who you are. Big, small, tiny, doesn't matter. Whoever stand against the Lord, he will be doomed. So standing against Israel existence is standing against the prophecies given to us in the Holy Bible as a promise from God. You are saying, I reject your promise to them. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to join the terrorists against Israel. The second you do that, I have to say to you, you are a certified idiot who is committing suicide. If he did not doom you in this earth, he will doom you in the hereafter. Good luck with that. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And as always, we say, God is good. So is Jesus. Until we see you soon again. This is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. Leave a comment and share the link. And we are the crusade. See ya.